season. Thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the California Golden Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Alabama's offense making their way on the field today. And here we are, folks. The last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run. And here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Quick completion to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. To throw, it's Becht. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Over the middle, it's Hale. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the back gets the football. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up 1st downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush. Is sacked.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the 1st sack of the game.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Back to pass. It's Becht. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They strike first in this national title bout. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kurt.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So California's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's reeled in. It's James. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. Has the first down and more. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Golden Bears are in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Cal, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. At the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Down after that short completion. Receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Becht. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Touchdown, Golden Bears. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. The quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, tied. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cal's offense back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Bama. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Cal's offense takes the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back through a pick 6 in the last possession. Jet sweep call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short at 27. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going. And the Golden Bears will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's James. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's James. Tackled, but forced down.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
The Golden Bears pick up enough yardage for a first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Touchdown, Cal. Still no answer for this offense. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. The defense make adjustments here. Back to pass. It's Becht. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Pass caught. Second down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Baxter. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. Good enough for first down yardage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
To the air, it's Becht. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Punt team ready to boot it away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So California's offense back out on the field now. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. It's James. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Getting set. Here's second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first and 10, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk at the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Quick throw caught over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Graham down the middle. It's Marshall. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. They look to throw it here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Third down play for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. And the Golden Bears looking to keep this drive moving. Handoff heading left. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6. Offense looking to throw the ball. He finds his man. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
With the catch, it's James. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. That puts them back on top.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Running back with the football. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Looking to pass. It's Becht. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's blocked. The kick was low. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. The 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And Kirk Cal has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Look out, room to run here. Touchdown, Alabama. No chance to catch him now. Here we go, national championship game, fourth quarter, one-possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Cal's offense takes the field now. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. On the run, it's Davis. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll run it from the gun. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's James. Ball carrier heads out of bounds. Pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Now they call a run. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Receiver in motion now. Grinding away on the ground. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They're going to run it. He breaks free. The Golden Bears keep the football on the move.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Golden Bears will send their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. Fair catch made at the 20. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. It all comes down to this. National championship on the line, down late in the game. Can they make something happen right now? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. His sure hands. It's Hale. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Scanning the field, it's Becht. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? First down, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Williams. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Specht. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A jump on top here in the final minute. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to... to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So California's offense back out on the field now. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Receiver makes the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Golden Bears will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires quickly to the left. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of.